Timmy and Uranus. So
I think Romania, if they can play a Lunox Gold, might not be a bad time to pick it up now.
yeah, you can take Lunox Go. You could ban Harif. I mean, even then, unless we go back to basics again, just traditional marksman, late game scaling marksman. That could be an approach. I mean, we haven't really seen much answers to the Uranus. The Esmeralda is another one.
Oh yeah, true.
You could expect if you want setup, there's the Arlet, but then you essentially have to put your damage in the goal lane jungler basket.
Hero.
Your
I will
team
be
Go for the Yuzong.
this world
Not really the direct
desperately
solution, but
needs.
does give you that backline dive. Quite a headache to deal with as a Kimmy, even with the Purify. As proven by yesterday's
Stormy.
matchup by Stormy.
Yep. Going up against Enders.
Enders, yeah.
Shout out to Enders coming in from Iran. Amazing Yuzong player. So yeah, Romania looks like they're going for more dive here, Husky. Having the Grok, having the Yuzong, and honestly, even the Jushin, one of the tankier mages in the game, able to survive against a Hayabusa, but also a pretty good follow-up in case your frontliners do want to go for a fight. So it does seem like they're going to try as hard as they can to deal with Ezekiel. It's just that they need a shredder. That's the thing that their draft does not have right now. They have initiation. They don't have a shred.
is banned.
Leia ban. Like it. Zero has sort of fallen off out the spotlight for quite considerably. Sometimes not
Sir,
even picked
what's
or
your
banned.
command?
Banny
Your
banned
team
by
is banned.
Oh, interesting.
Indonesia. Okay.
So really respecting the jungler here coming in from Romania, because at this point, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 junglers have been banned out.
So now it's between Joy and Frederick.
Or Eomord.
With the Ormo.
Hey, I'm just saying.
It could be.
Hey.
Could be.
Almost
the,
won the game.
Could be the Danzo special here.
What other heroes that has? Oh wait, we also have to consider Guinevere inside of the jungle.
Yes.
Right,
that
Guinevere?
too, yeah.
But yeah, again, I'm thinking of Shred, so it has to be their gold laner. And if it's gonna be a fighter, the CC is still up, but I feel like it's not gonna be enough.
Even then, you have like a Kai, right? If you run, say, tank jungler.
Yes.
Kai left.
The hunt
You need a more like
begins. Your
consistent
team is
shredder
banned.
into the Uranus. Because anti-heal is not a problem.
Wait,
Time to
what
drop
if
the
they go
beat of the
crazy and
clock.
pick up a buff Nolan right now?
Suyo is still up, actually.
No,
right.
so you're banned. So yeah,
Suyu's banned, yeah.
look at this:
Yeah.
1,
Nolan,
2,
yeah, yeah.
3,
Okay.
4, 5, 6 total bans here. I feel like they can pick up the gold laner and then really think about their jungler.
Yeah, I agree. Pick the gold laner now. Give yourself a good. I mean, even the Granger isn't too bad, I guess, right? Sky Piercer holder.
Fight range with range. Yeah, make Yuzong get the shot residue and then you just finish it up.
Yeah. You get. As long as you get a decent game. I mean, the Harry is still not too bad. It's either or. So that's your damage into the Uranus. Although it does function slightly differently compared to the Granger. And it takes a bit longer to come online.
So far, Kabuki has been using strictly marksmen here. The Natan is still up. He did use it against the Harry before, and I think it's still a pretty good matchup. If they want to go for a double fighter, Esmeralda is still available and probably pretty good going up against the draft that Romania has.
There's also Lunox as a tertiary choice. But I agree, I think the...
This land is our home.
What is it?
Oh, Lapu go
Wait,
and
it did.
win.
It's a witty win. Okay. They theoretically they already have a marksman, right? So you technically solve the problem. Traditional, well, it's just traditional as it gets. But that means that they really want to fight.
Yeah, I think Romania honestly still needs just a little bit more damage. It doesn't have to be the main carry, but at least something, because Fire still needs time to scale up, and you need time. You need to fight off against the Kimmy as well as the Hayabusa.
Nolan isn't too bad. Wow!
Okay.
All right, why not just bring the late game specialist out?
Yeah, picking up the Hanzo at this point, which, looking at the draft, it is pretty scary because Gwen, the Lapo, as well as the Hayabusa can find the real body of the Hanzo, and then that can become a problem. But we did talk about they need some form of wave clear, and if by the time Indonesia gets to your base, the Hanzo has 3 items, can clear from afar, so hey, maybe there is a chance.
And also, if they want to play fast with the Yuzong, with the Grok, you want a cleanup crew, the Hanzo is your man. Wow, the last time I saw this pick was...
I don't even see him in ranked games. That's how long he has been.
Yeah, it's been so long ago. Last time I remember seeing it in pro play was... Now it's 2025, right?
Yes.
2022. 2020.
3 seasons ago. 3 to 4 seasons
4
ago.
seasons ago when Sakai's brought it out.
Yeah.
That was
So that's
fun.
2 years.
But before Sakai's, it's in the current championship team. Well, it's with the current championship roster, as I would say it. Yeah, so it has been quite a long time. Though, the caveat is that as a Hanzo, you need plenty of time to farm up.
And we did say, you gotta have a crazy pick. You gotta throw in a surprise.
Yeah,
Maybe it's enough. We'll see whether the Hanzo coming in from Romania is enough to take down Indonesia from the heart of Southeast Asia here. And look at this. Danzo as well as Joe here starting on the same part of the map. So they're both going to be rotating towards the Litho. They're already doing quite a lot of damage onto Skylove.
we did talked about this where Joe loves those early level 2 gangs, and the way to make it happen is just to get mid priority first and have a very mobile jungler. Hayabusa is one of the easiest heroes to make it happen into getting these early gangs. Instantly converts it to the bottom side of the map. They get a knockout from Witty. Skylove forced to flicker, and this mid lane is now in Indonesia's control.
Yeah, they're denying the minion wave here, and that's not great because we saw Taki basically just moving around with Danzo, making sure that he's safe. And honestly, a pretty good call because at any point, Joe can invade against him, but that does mean Skylove is gonna hurt a little bit. I'm just worried if Saki has more gold than Skylove, because then that's just gonna slow down everyone.
I wonder if they lost track of Danzo too, because Witty checked the bush 2 times, didn't see it. Now he's gonna get jump dodge. Make sure migration to get away, and Danzo is ready for that. Trying to chase off the real body. Very patient with the abilities. And Witty will be forced to flicker away, and real body's protected. Witty's actually still getting chased down at a chomp. First blood for the Danzo Hanzo.
Can I just say, I can't even remember Hanakage being that long.
Yeah,
Right? Having like, what, 2 soul snatch?
that is insane.
Danzo Hanzo, man.
That's the Danzo Hanzo. That's the Romania special. It's off to a good start. He'll start working on the turtle first. Joe blocked off by the Earthen Rampart. Skylar doesn't hit 4 yet, sadly. No more traction pulse. Let's see what the idea is. This dance is going to be pretty tough. When he goes this spatial migration, a 2-man knockup. Cardi easily takes that fight, turns into the Black Dragon, and Hanzo forces Witty away. Aran wants to be a part of this, but Cardi is on top of him. They get another mighty swing for Saki. Skylove now, level 4, has Crimson Beacon available. They get the lift back. Witty gets petrified in the face, but proud space for Joe to get the turtle. And Danzo now looking to disengage. Joe on top of him, blasted the shadow, and Joe instantly goes for the cleanup. Cardi tries to survive, but cannot Furious dive away fast enough. A double kill for Joe. And Indonesia in the prolonged fight have won.
That honestly looks good coming in from both teams, but the fact that Joe is able to get the kills and now even stealing away the purple buff and Skylove being pushed behind even more. This got level 4, but look at this traction pulse onto him.
Does not have the Crimson Beacon, and Joe finds a killing spree.
Yeah, right now Indonesia, they're winning based on just slowing down Skylove. Look at Ezekiel, he's not even attacking the minions, forcing the denial, making sure that Skylove gets far behind, and Saki is not having any pressure at all. I'm worried he has more gold than Skylove.
Yeah, they found Danzo again. Witty is quick with the movements, precise with his instincts. Danzo able to barely escape, but that will put him 2 levels behind Joe.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I feel like if Romania is able to just wait a little bit, don't die too much. Cardi is being a wish. Joe gets another one, 4-0-0 in under 4 minutes.
An average of 1 kill per minute at this point. This is already looking to be out of control as Danzo late to his jungle. So that camp is gone. There's no way he can take on Joe on his own as well. He does need items. So it's not going to have the luxury for quite a while. Still stuck at level 5. And his entire jungle has been cleared out. Danzo is starving.
Oh, that's gotta feel bad as a jungler, man. And we did talk about you need mid-prio. Cardi getting gecked again. Force out the Black Dragon form just to survive. Joe needs to calm down. He's a problem.
I feel like even if he didn't use the Black Dragon form, he will die, right? So damn if you do, damn if you don't. If you're Kati, no Black Dragon form means no way that they can contest the next turtle. We saw Kabuki also basically manhandling Nikki in the gold lane. Danzo really wants his camp, but he needs help from his teammate because Witty is holding his camp hostage.
This is a bad feeling as a Grok, a bad feeling as a roamer in general because everyone needs your help.
Yeah.
So any choice you make feels like the wrong one.
And Danzo has to return to his mortal body because they could easily jump in there. Again, the jungler cleared up. Nikki, the 1v1 against Kabuki, and Weedy makes it a 2v1. Nikki will not survive. No way, Joe. So accurate with the shadow placements.
Dude, if you told me he had a Sky Piercer, I would believe you, man, because he just goes in and deletes everyone. At this point, I think even his concern is like, wait, maybe I should have just bought a Sky Piercer.
Maybe I should just bought first item Sky Piercer.
Yeah.
Did have the Hunter Strike.
Yeah, right now having 5 kills here, Romania, they need to scale up. Losing 3,000 gold, honestly, is not that bad considering how difficult the game has been, especially for mid, and Cardi's not having a good time either.
Yeah, gotta take the Black Dragon form. That's the only way out of this. So far, these Black Dragon forms have been defensive more than they have been offensive. But the Rampart Tectonic charge, the Flicker committed. Go under the Widdy, so Widdy is gone. Danzo again late to the party, but they don't need him yet. We'll have to surrender that mid farm to him though. I think Skylove will unfortunately have to take a back seat in terms of farm, traction post, a pullback onto Danzo, and Joe comes out of nowhere. And that would be a Heskill with the pickup.
I mean, like, good decisiveness coming in from Romania, but again, the jungle is unguarded. And as we talk about it, Joe is like, you know what? Feels like a Sky Piercer game. Doesn't look like anyone can really stop me here. And you can't blame the guy. There's no instant stun. There's no, I mean, like, sure, you have the Petrify, but other than that, I don't think he's gonna get caught.
I think to make it worse, the crowd control, like you say, isn't exactly the easiest to land on Hayabusa. But more so, the fact that he came from the purple buff area of Romania for that mid gang, when the bot tier one is still up, really says a lot. Violet Requiem party ends up going down as your head skill with his second kill of the game. Kabuki just got his Oracle, and Indonesia a 5k hit.
Yeah, speaking of which, at 6 minutes, going to 7, Joe is already level 11, Hanzo is level 9, and now the turtle is up. And yeah, I don't know, the fastest game so far has been 8 minutes and 24 seconds. I don't think Indonesia is in position to beat that, but still, looking pretty good. At 7 minutes in, they're dominating the game.
Yeah, this game, I think one more bad fight for Romania, and it's pretty safe to call it. I mean, I think they got solo killed by Joe too.
At this point, everyone will get solo killed by Joe here. Joe just free farming everywhere, and Ezekiel, the timing on the traction pulse is good as well. Joe hits the shadow on Skylove, but looks like just gonna tap the shurikens for now.
Not sure if how long they can defend this though. Another Violet Requiem, and Kabuki just commits his brave spider. Cardi is gone. Skylove getting gone on Joe, cuts him to pieces. Double kill for Kabuki, got life for Joe. 11-2 in favor of Indonesia, and the goal lead keeps on climbing.
Yep. At about 8 minutes here, Indonesia, Joe goes in, tries to get on Nikki and gets a legendary solo kill there. Looks like at this point, this Hayabusa is just unstoppable. Like, literally, you can't stop him. 8-0-2, grabbing all the buffs. This is not a game that Hanzo likes.
This is not fun.
This is not fun.
Not fun at all.
Exactly.
Not fun if you are Team Romania. Really isn't a way back into the game. I think that's the scary part. Because your way back hinges on Danzo, and he is far away from it being that critical mass. Is Ara not taking damage at all from Nikki? It sure as heck isn't. Kabuki now takes liberty. Traction pulse does end up missing, but the Lord does go over to Indonesia. Taki is trying his very best. Danzo just got assassinated off screen, and Iran holds the front.
This is the biggest problem where Romania, they just don't have enough damage. And that's what happens when you lose 8,000 gold at 8 minutes, 9,000 gold now at 9 minutes, and looks like they're gonna destroy the holy shields here up top. Widdy missed it, but again,
wow. Look at how fast Skylove flinched. Instant Crimson Beacon. That's the scary part when you're put in an uncomfortable spot. You don't have the tools to keep you alive. You start pressing your big ultimate. And that's only going to compound into an even worse state. Traction pulse does get committed. The Hanikage gets used by Danzo, who is going to be chasing, trying to go for any sort of resources. Clear out the waves or something.
Yep. I mean, like at this point, they're waiting for the minions to come in. They need some kind of farm. 10,000 gold. Again, almost hitting 10 minutes. And look at this, Kabuki moves forward. Nikki has to use the Zaman Force, but the damage is not there just yet. The Lord is still marching down bot. Indonesia at this point, Joe does have the Ogi Shadow Kill. He's just waiting for a target.
Wave clear is going to be so hard. Danzo goes into the Hanikage. Again, they finally deal with the Lord. Inhibitors all stay up. Because of the Holy Shield, actually it saved Nikki because Joe was about to go into his shadows.
Unfortunately, unable to save Danzo there. Has to sacrifice his life. Kabuki goes in though. Unable to hit anyone with the stun.
Stack Dragon from Kabuki swings away with the Raging Slash. Gets knocked up with the Tectonic, and that might be the opening. But Joe is in. And all of them go down. The Sky Piercer stacks doing too much work. Now Skylab and Saki, can they keep this game in control? Danzo will be back in 5. Saki forced the flicker away. Joe with the execution with Sky Piercer. He is legendary, 12-0-2. Here comes Danzo, back in action, but Joe is just toying with his foot right now. Kabuki gladly tanks the Snow Soul Snatcher, and Indonesia takes a quick and decisive game 1.
Yep, ending it in 10:52 probably for that one. Indonesia